Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing very well today. And I want to talk to you about a topic that it's something that I think we all struggle or have struggled with at some point, and that is food. Um, is perhaps the main reason why we have such a difficult time losing weight. We want to get in shape. And a lot of times you go to the gym, you work out very hard, but after you're done, you need to reward yourself. Now, that kind of mindset, it's very hard for you to actually do it. Because when you reward yourself, you're eating foods that may be way too high in calories. So even if you did a really good workout, you burned calories, you went all in, right? But then when you're done, if you eat a meal and you're just eating too much, then it's one of those things where it's like you build something, but then you crumble it afterwards. You mess up what you did. It doesn't work that way. And I think a lot of people think that they can get away with that. I tried it for many years and that never worked. I thought it did. All I had to do was just look at myself in the mirror. All I had to do was weigh myself. And there it is. The result was always the same. You maintain and then you gain more. You lose a few pounds, but then you gain a lot because there's a lack of self-control. And I noticed this in way too many people. Like everywhere I go, I see people that are just overweight. I constantly see it. And it's a big problem. It's a very big problem. And it's men and women. I just see a lot of people just struggling, just overweight. And it's your habits. It's what you do daily, that's going to determine what your result will be. So if you have foods that are not good in your house, if you have a very sweet tooth and you're surrounded by desserts, you're bringing home sweets, then it's impossible. You have to get rid of it. You're going to have to make changes. You're going to have to change those habits and start doing things different. But I noticed that it's gluttony. I mean, we eat too much. We're blessed to be in this country. We truly are. And I mean, there's fast food right around the corner. I don't even have to name names. You know which ones they are. There's fast food all around. It's very easy, to go and order something. I mean, now you got Uber Eats. You can just order the food, right? They'll bring it to you. But here's the thing. If you continue on that path of just eating so much, eating more than what you burn, and you cannot commit to having a way of eating that will help you, that will make your life healthier, I mean, it's going to be the same result. That's the reality. That's the truth. So, this whole thing, I just see it, and I personally think we just eat way too much. We eat way too much. I mean, we're thinking about food all the time. We think a lot about food. And one of the worst things is using it as an escape, as a stress relief when you're going through a hard time, a big problem. Oof, that's a bad way to go about it. You don't want to do that because you're just gonna increase more weight, and that's the path that you don't want and you're trying to get out of. But the only way out is to start now. Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, in a week. No, start from now. Make that decision. Make the right moves, make the right choices. Remember, this is our health, and life is very fragile. It's very fragile. So we want to take better care of our health. We got to stop eating so much. I would recommend, and I think almost everybody can do this. Some people, they may have some conditions, and I understand that. And I'm aware of that. But most of us should even fast, even for a day. Even one day out of the week. I do it twice a week. And it's an incredible thing. I mean, it cleanses your body. It helps with your digestion. I just feel awesome. And I've been doing this for a few years now. I take 2 days out of the week where I fast. I drink plenty of water, a lot. And not just on the days that I fast, but on the days that I eat as well. I drink plenty of water, and it has really helped me. I see that I'm digesting everything better that I eat. So, but I would recommend that, try fasting. Don't say, oh, I can't do it. I can't go a full day without eating. Yes, you can. You can. And even if you can't go a full day, try half a day. Start with that. Start with a few hours, but start somewhere. And stop, eating so much, because we just consume too many calories. When you look at somebody that's, 100 pounds heavier than they should be, that means that the intake, it is way too high. That means they're eating too much. They're eating too much. So we got to cut that. We got to cut that. The gym, you need it. You got to work out. You have to lift weights. But besides working out and strength training, you have to control what you're eating. Because in my experience, having, being able to make the cut and getting to this weight that I've been able to get to, the biggest factor is not the gym. The gym has helped me. It has helped me to increase a little bit of muscle. I've seen that I'm a little bit stronger. I feel much better. But the biggest factor here has been controlling what I eat. It's taking control of the kitchen. It's controlling that nutrition. I have taken control of that, and I thank God for that. And I also, thank some of you guys out there, some of these influencers who are, preaching, the truth. They're very blunt. They're very blunt, and they say it like it is. And I thank those people that they're transparent. They keep it real. And that's what it comes down to. They say it themselves, 75 or 80% is what you're eating. The gym, it may be in between a 20 or 30%. But what really gives you those results, and you're able to get that lean look that you've been chasing for a long time, it's the food, man. That's the secret. That's the secret. That's I'm gonna say, hey, that's the secret formula. You want to know how to get lean, how to burn fat and build muscle, and you want to lose weight and you want to look nice, then you have to eat less and you have to eat healthier. That's the truth. So yeah, don't let, food control you. Food should not be your escape. Mm-mm. It should not be. Take control and make the decision today. So people, please continue working out. Stay consistent. Stay on that journey. And have some self-love. Take care of yourself. Take better care of yourself. So my people, have a very, very blessed day. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.